It's been 3 months since the release of the OnePlus 7T. Upon launch, the device was fairly well received, although where exactly the device fit into OnePlus's handset lineup was a bit confusing for some, especially with the slightly limited existence of the 7T Pro. That aside, early bugs for the 7T have been ironed out with software updates, and at this point the device has reached a fairly stable position. We thought we would take the time to make a video taking a long-term look at this device and give you our thoughts. Before we go any further, I wanted to talk about this video's sponsor, Dbrand. If you've been watching tech videos on YouTube for any amount of time, you're probably aware of Dbrand and the absolutely fantastic skins they sell. The skins are high quality, they fit your device perfectly, and in fact, they also wash your dishes. Okay, perhaps one of those isn't true, but can you prove Dbrand skins don't wash dishes autonomously? No, exactly. Anyway, if you want to pick up some Dbrand skins for yourself, check out the link in the description. Huge thanks to Dbrand for sponsoring this video. Back to the review. To start off, let's touch on the things that are absolutely fantastic about this device. As with OnePlus devices of years past, performance and general fluidity has been a staple of the 7T. In my experience with the 7T, the software is incredibly reliable. I've yet to see frames drop or general stutter when using the 7T day to day. Animations and scrolling are fluid, and jumping in and out of apps is very fast. As with any phone I set up, I have set the animation speed to half the duration, as the stock animations are a bit grandiose and kinda sluggish. To quickly touch on the physical design and how it adds speed, the display itself is gorgeous, high resolution, and liquid fast. The 90Hz panel provides such a great experience. Scrolling especially feels so natural with rather unnoticeable, if not minimal, latency. I definitely prefer the teardrop notch of the 7T over the slide-out selfie camera of the 7 Pro. Since Face Unlock is the fastest way to get into the phone, having the 7T's camera out and ready at all times makes the unlock process that much faster. Software updates have continued to roll out to the device, getting updated regularly with new features and fixes. However, OnePlus has fallen a bit behind with their security updates, as my 7T is still on the November 2019 patch. Come on, OnePlus. Personally, I've thrown on Lawnchair as my launcher of choice, but OnePlus's own launcher that comes bundled with the device has grown to become a very capable option. That said, many of the OnePlus-specific applications I've replaced with Google alternatives. Haptics are decent on this device, but they're not outstanding. At least they feel better than an ant sneezing. What is outstanding on the OnePlus 7T is charging. Well, at least charging speeds are great. In fact, they are easily one of, if not the best. The fact that OnePlus continues their stubborn refusal to adopt wireless charging boggles my mind. Let's hope they finally adopt this industry standard for the OnePlus 8. Now to talk about the weakest part of the phone, the camera. At risk of sounding like a broken record, OnePlus's through line with their devices seems to be a focus on speed and fluidity, with a neglect towards their camera performance. They just keep missing the bar over and over again. Now don't get me wrong, they're not terrible photos, they're just not great. Today you can pick up the OnePlus 7T for around $600 US if you're buying from OnePlus directly. However, since the device has been around for a few months, you can actually get it for as low as $450 US if you go for used. Additionally, the OnePlus 8 is just around the corner, so you might want to hold off buying the phone quite yet. That said, the 8 should also drive prices down, so if you don't want to shell out the extra cash for the new and improved, you could always still shoot for the 7T. Longevity is never something I worry about with OnePlus devices. They're regularly updated and rarely, if ever, seem to slow down over time. They're solid performers in the long term, and I don't think the 7T will be an exception. As such, if you decide to go for the 7T, it'll definitely last you a long time. Well, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, as that helps a lot. If you'd like to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe to the Android Police channel. If you'd like to subscribe to my personal channel as well, feel free to click on my face here. My name is Jackson Hayes, and this is Android Police.